Public sector accounting in Malaysia. You are watching PSA News. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host today, Iqbal. So today we will dive into a fascinating world of government in terms of financial accounting, in terms of public sector accounting in Malaysia. So join our journey and let's begin. This documentary session will be discussed whether Malaysian public sector accounting standards and PSAS are sufficient and improve the governance.
Okay, well, the adoption of accrual accounting in the public sector in Malaysia has several positive impacts on financial reporting and accountability. So here are some ways in which this accrual accounting has improved the financial reporting and accountability of public sector entities in Malaysia. Okay, for example, first one is accurate depiction of financial position. So we know that accrual accounting provides a more accurate representation of the financial position and also the performance of the public sector entities, because this accrual accounting recognize revenue and expenses when they are earned or incurred. So regardless of any cash flow, we will account the transaction using accrual. Okay, accrual, we call it accrual accounting, and this one will allow for more comprehensive and transparent view of financial position and also performance. Okay, since this is a new adoption from cash basis accounting to accrual accounting, so there are some common challenges for the public sector in Malaysia, and how we can address for these challenges. First one is the lack of understanding and expertise. Okay, many public sector officials and accountants were unfamiliar with the accrual accounting before, because before this, we will use a different basis, right? The cash basis. So because of this, we need to address the challenge by require the comprehensive training program and also capacity building initiative to educate, educate the staff and also the training to upskill the staff members. So here, government need to invest more in training workshops and also seminars and some certification programs to enhance the knowledge and skills of public sector accountants and officials, especially. Okay, second one is adjusting to the new standard. Okay, second challenge. Okay, because the adoption of this accrual accounting requires compliance with international standards. Okay, so adapting to this new reporting standard will give challenges, okay, in terms of understanding the requirements, aligning existing practices and modifying the financial reporting formats. Okay, well, the MPSAS play a very significant role in improving governance and also the transparency of the financial reporting for public sectors. So it is important to note that governance encompasses a broad range, of factors beyond accounting standards alone, while we adherence to emphasize, is a crucial aspect of good governance. Its effectiveness in improving the governance depends on several other factors. So we need to have some considerations here. For example, the comprehensiveness of the MPSAS itself. Because it is very important factor in determining the effectiveness in improving the governance. MPSAS should cover a wide range of financial reporting and accounting aspects, including the transparency, disclosure, the measurement, and also the recognition of the financial transactions. And the standards should address the specific needs and complexness of the public sector, providing the guidance, guidance on the key areas such as the budgeting aspect, performance measurement, and also the asset management. Here are some examples of how adherence to MPSAS has enhanced financial reporting and decision-making processes in the public sector organizations in Malaysia. First one is this MPSAS can improve the accuracy and reliability of financial information. Adherence to MPSAS ensures that the final information is accurately and reliably recorded and reported. So this enables public sectors organization to present the true and fair view of their financial position, performance, and also the cash flows. And decision makers can rely on this information to make informed judgment and assessments about the resource allocation, budgeting, and also the planning. Second example is enhanced transparency and accountability. MPSAS emphasize transparency and disclose requirement in the financial reporting, and here public sector organizations are required to provide detailed information about their financial activities, including the revenues, the expenses, the assets, and also their liabilities. So this transparency fosters accountability, as stakeholders can assess how public funds are used, and make informed judgments about the efficiency and also the effectiveness of the organizational operations. And last examples I can give here is that the MPSAS facilitate comparison and benchmarking, because when we use the same accounting standard in the public sector organization, it allows for meaningful comparisons and benchmarking of the financial performance and position. We can say that this one a very good effect, because we go back to the basic, because when we use the accrual accounting, it depicts a real performance, and accurate presentation of financial statements. And from the financial statements, many parties will use the disclosure of the financial statement to make decisions, to make very good decisions. Here are some suggestions to improve the Malaysian Public Sector Accounting Standards, or MPSAS, in enhancing the governance. First one, This one we should enhance the comprehensiveness. Okay, continuously review and expand MPSAS to cover a wide range of financial reporting and accounting aspects relevant to the public sector. And second one, we can strengthen the alignment with the international standards, because this one, when we regularly review MPSAS to ensure alignment with the international standards, particularly the International Public Sector Accounting Standard, or IPSAS, this will promote comparability, facilitates the international benchmarking, and also enhance the credibility of the financial reporting. Promotes the comparability, and also actively Malaysia can actively participate in international standard setting discussion to contribute to the development of the global best practices. Okay, for this question, okay, what we can do, the Malaysian public sector can have some key ways, all right, in which the transparency and disclosure are encouraged. Okay, the first one, first and foremost, the MPSAS, all right, the adoption of MPSAS provides a standardized framework, okay, for financial reporting in the public sector. So this MPSAS will emphasize transparency and disclose requirements outlining the information that should be disclosed in the financial statements. So these standards provide guidelines, okay, on the presentation and also the disclosure of financial information, ensuring the transparency in reporting. Okay, second one, we look at the financial reporting guidelines. Okay, the Accountant General's Department, okay, of Malaysia issues the financial reporting guidelines that provide additional guidance on Malaysia reporting practices in the public sector. So here, these guidelines emphasize transparency and disclosure. Again, all right, specify the content and format of the financial statements and notes. So they also provide instructions on the disclosure of the key financial information about the contingent liabilities, related party transaction, and any other material disclosure. Okay, and last but not least, this MPSAS is compliance need to be comply with the international standard. So Malaysian public sector emphasizes compliance with the international accounting standard, particularly with the IPSAS, okay, because it will promote transparency and disclosure, as these standards are recognized globally, all right, and also emphasize comprehensive financial reporting, because compliance with the international standards will enhance the credibility of financial information and facilitates international comparison.
Well, that brings us to the end of our documentation on public sector accounting within Malaysian government. We had a valuable insight for our documentation. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, thank you. I'm Iqbal. Goodbye.